Hello guys, welcome back once again. And today's video is going to basically talk about what I was doing as a beginner trader or someone who was curious to learn about trading and the kind of things I was doing. And now, after I bought the course, how I see things and what I plan to do next. So, this video is just to tell you out there, if you are someone who is trying to learn about trading, the right way to do your things and the options that you can also have. So for me, the option that I had initially was like to learn on my own. And if you're out there, I think maybe probably you are also trying to learn on your own. And on YouTube, I chance on so many different videos, so many different ways of trading, and I decided to pick a particular one that I think it resonates with me to learn with, and that was demand and supply. So I started it in a way that I didn't even know or understand how it really works. So it was just try and error, and it has taken me like 2 years already, still not having something to write home about. But I would say that if I look at my statistics, which I'm going to show you very soon, I can tell, or I can say from now where I'm standing now, that it was perfect as a beginner trader. It was very perfect. But then, since I didn't have anyone to tell me or to give me a validation, I was actually looking for validation of what I am doing. Even though I can tell that I was doing something right, but then I was also doing a lot of them that I was doing was wrong when it comes to the psychology aspect or the mindset aspect, just because I didn't start off very well. When I started learning on my own, I was doing I wasn't doing the right thing at the early stage of my beginning, and because I was doing the bad things, trading, probably like gambling. And because I was getting results from the gambling, I felt like, oh, that should be the way. And that was the mindset I had right from the beginning. So after I learned certain things, how to forecast the market, how to analyze the market, which I became very good at predicting the direction of the market, I still did not believe or go the way that I was supposed to do. I was still gambling my way out. And I'll tell you that the beginning or your foundation is very important. If you learn it the right way, right from the beginning, it becomes much easier for you to build upon it. But if you learn it the wrong way, like I did, it becomes very difficult for you to unlearn whatever you've learned in order to learn the new things. So this is what I used to do right from the beginning, and this is what I try to learn now when after I bought the course. So initially, this is what I do. I started trading 20 December 2023, which I didn't do anything significantly when it comes to journaling. I started with in May, in the month of May, and you can see this is what I did in the month of May. And if I show you what I did in May, it's very funny what I was doing. So in May, I did forecasted, let's say 3 trades. Now let's see how it looks like. So this is what I was doing. Basically, I was just copying someone that I felt like, okay, this guy is actually a girl. She is journaling her trade, and this is what she is using Notion, and this is how she does it. So I decided to also copy and tap along and then learn something from it. So this is the initial stage. You can see how it looks like. And even though I was doing this, I didn't know exactly what I was doing. So fast forward, let's go to December. I twisted it to maybe this level, and now this is what I was doing. So at the end of December, or by December, I was doing this. I was still doing the journaling, but then you can see a full different here. Now I do the weekly, I do the daily bias, I do 4 hours, I do general bias. Unlike the previous one that I showed you, it was having London kill zone, New York kill zone. I didn't even know what those things are. And this is how you are to be able to refine your trading system. When you are trying to learn it right from the beginning, you need to learn it the right way. And that's what I'm just trying to tell you. So at the end, I was doing something like this. I do the weekly, I do the daily, and I will do check in. Then I do the 4 hours, I'll do check in, I do the 1 hour, and then I do check in, and then that will be it. And the 15 minutes too, sometimes I get them done. So I was just consistent, trying to learn something. And I can tell you that I was doing a whole lot of things that were right, but I didn't know then that all that I was doing was right, because it got to a time that all my analysis was on point. Let me show you some of them. If this one, so the weekly was indecisive, the daily was bullish, forex is bullish, hence because of this they synchronize. I was looking for buys, or I should be looking for buys. And with the weekly, I was expecting the market to retrace a little bit and then push up to buy. And then this is it on the daily. The daily, this is Sunday, so I normally do it on Sundays where the market is closed. You can see there is a tap of the demand zone and then it's rejecting that. So this was what I was expecting. I didn't know what I was doing even at this point in time. So this is the Monday open, and then you can see that did I get a tap? I can not tell from here if the tap came in or not, but then you can see the market is buying up at the moment. So yeah, the market is buying up, and I think I was still waiting for the market to come down, and at the end the market pushed. This is the 4 hours, and this is what I was looking for. Market should tap in this demand zone, give me a change of character, and then I'll buy it up, but the market came, didn't get there, and then it pushed up. That is the 4 hours. So at the end, I was kind of right in the direction of the buys that the market will go up. So based on this, I can tell you that I kept refining this, and then early 2025, I was doing the same thing, keep journaling, keep refining things, keep doing things, and then let me show you some of the things that I was doing in 2024 or 2025 as well. So 2025, you can see that I maintained this level, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hours, the general bias. I maintained that. And if I traded, I just conclude that I did trade it. So this was the weekly, and I was expecting to see the market from at this point. That is where the eye is, where I was aiming to see the market there at the end of this week or next week. So I write down my thought process. I come to the daily, I do the same thing, and check in on Monday, I get it done. So I can show it to you, but then on the 4 hours will be much clearer. So this is the Sunday on the 4 hours. On a Monday, I was looking for either a break up here, retest it and buy, or come down to the demand zone and buy from there and go up. Now let's see what happened. The market actually came to the demand zone, tapped me in, and is pushing up. So at the end, it pushed up to this level where there was a supply zone there, and I was thinking it's going to be a problematic, which is very clear, and it did happen to be a problematic. And this is very clear in the 1 hour. You can see from here. So after I got a tap in, I decided to label this part that is going to be a supply zone because of the internal change of character here. It's going to be a supply zone. This supply zone is going to end up pushing down from here, and it did exactly happen that, and then it pushed down from here. So basically I can tell that I was doing something right, but then I didn't have any validation, so I wouldn't say that I was doing something right. And let me show you the most interesting part of my journey trying to learn trading all by myself. So with the trading, when I do the forecast and the forecast is on the way to what I predicted, then I'll come to trading and actually trade this trade. So in May, you can see what I did on May. I had this one. That time I was not adding this or the win rate. So now I started doing that, I think from June. Yeah, you can see from June I made 12.5% of my capital. And that is only on paper. In actual sense, I did not make any money. I ended up even losing money just because I'm still addicted to the right from the beginning how I was trading, basically gambling. The dopamine was still there, and I can do the analysis and take the trade, but then sometimes I'll do the analysis, I'll take the trade on in here, but on the MT5, I'll be doing something different. I'll be gambling. I'll be doing something different altogether. So now let me show you some of the trade. And this one lesson learned, and the X are like I was totally wrong. But this one maybe went in my way for some time and it reversed on me. Now let me show you one of them. So this one, it was a Thursday. The account was personal. The position sell. This was a reversal after a market shift, and the RR was three. So I did forecasted this trade, and it was out of session. So this is it, and my thought process, blah blah blah, and then why I took the trade, I write it, and this is it. You can see from here there was a supply zone. The market tapped in and sold off and got here, so I was looking for a break and retest of this because there was a demand zone here. You can see there is a demand zone here, bearish demand zone, and the market tapped in. I was looking for break and retest for it to continue, but then it did not happen. It actually pushed up from here, and they should have told me because of the momentum. Initially, I didn't know that, but now I know that because of this momentum, there's no way. There's engulfing candle here. There's an engulfing candle here with a huge momentum. Whatever happened, the market is going to have a reaction from here. Now, if it were supposed to be now, I would have break even or take profit from here. But then I didn't know then, and the market what reversed on me. You can see from here. After it tapped in, it reversed on me. Here, it came tap in here, it reversed on me, and it went up to take the liquidity up there before it sold off. So basically, yes, I would say that I've learned a lesson, and you can see from here there was another entry that I did not get in. So if it is a handshake, it means a lesson learned, and if it is green nine tick, it means it was a trade that went on my way. So this one too happened the same way, and then at the end, this was my entry, this was the entry, this is confirmation entry, and then this is the check-in, and I guess this is the end of the trade. So basically all this that I was doing something right, but then because I didn't learn it the right way, I keep stressing on this because it's very important, and because I didn't learn it on the right way, it kept draining me. I kept losing money. So this is what I used to do before. And the funny thing is when I decided to buy the course, I ended up realizing that my mentor also do exactly the same thing on weekend. He does the analysis using the weekly and the daily, and as well as the 4 hours. And on the day-to-day basis, he'll be using just the 4 hours and the 1 hour to look for entries. But then I was doing weekly, daily, 4 hours on weekends, and in the course of the week, I was doing daily 4 hours and 1 hour looking for trade. So basically, I was almost doing the same thing, but then I didn't know until I got to buy the course. And the next video, I'll show you what the course entails, what is inside the course. And my bit for you is you don't, maybe not all of us will have the money to buy the course, but then if you want to learn from YouTube, get a particular trader that you think you like him, the way he trade, not the way he exhibits himself out there, but then the way he trades. You like it, stick to it, just that one, and try to learn the system very well. Try to take notes, try to write the system down, put everything on paper, and that is the only way that it will stick in your mind. Do chat time, and please don't put any money right in the beginning of your trading session. Don't put money, because the moment you put money, you get attached to it, and then because you don't know much about this, the revenge trading, the all the bad things, all the bad habits will come back to hunt you down. Trading is going to get your heart broken, but I'll advise you get it broken fast, and then fix that, and then keep moving or keep growing with that. Trading pays, but it takes a lot of time. Don't just come and think it's going to be a good way of you turning the table around. And please, let's do it the right way. And even if you want to put some money in, just put something that when you lose it, you'll be okay with it. And don't put any huge amount of money that is going to make you feel bad and then end up quitting trading. Let's all do this together. And if you think this is something that resonates with you, stick with me and let's do this together. I'll be showing you everything on my journey on this platform, and you can just stick around and learn with me. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. If you think you have anything that you want to tell me about this, or you have anything that you need clarification with, kindly put it in the description. And if you have any question, let me know as well. Thank you and see you next time. Hey.